I thought since I had some extra time I'd try to catch up on popular music. And I'm listening to a station that I swear is playing the same 10 songs over and over again. And they've done it for 3 days. And I've nearly memorized the lyrics to, I believe it's called Balls So Hot. And I have a question, and it's, when did it become okay for me to hear that without, you know, the lights low and maybe some chains and whips? I am a lady after all, and it just doesn't seem right. It's just coming over the radio. I may get back to you with more questions. There are other interesting songs. One's I'm Sexy and I Know It. And again, it just seems like someone ought to be naked and maybe spanking someone. Maybe I need to open my mind. I have another question about popular music. There's a tune, and I think it's saying, I've got the moves like Jagger. I'm not positive. Just in case, can Mick Jagger actually dance? I mean, I've only been around since 1965, and it's entirely possible that I've missed something. Maybe they're talking about someone else. I don't know. Let me know. What's fun about being me is that it's almost impossible for me to be bored. I can entertain myself with anything for long periods of time, and I've discovered that I have a talent I didn't realize I had. I can do an impression of either Angelina Jolie or Donald Duck. I'm not sure, but I find it interesting, so I've been doing this in the mirror and just watch it. It's uncanny. Watch. Yeah, I thought you'd be impressed with that. I kind of thought it was cool. I'm leaning more toward the Donald, maybe Daffy Duck thing. I'm not so much a Daisy Duck kind of person, or really any of them. They don't wear pants, you know. No, that's not something. I think Angelina Jolie wears pants. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's kind of on the wacky side, but you know, God love her. We all are. So. I thought you might need a close-up of that, so... There you go. These are my reading glasses because with my regular glasses, my bifocals are... I just can't see anything, so I put these on. You know, enjoy reading small print on little bottles. I just like to try to pronounce the big words. It's interesting to me how times change, because there are many glasses, just regular glasses, in basically this style now. There was a time, you may not remember this, on television, where if you saw a female wearing glasses that looked like this, someone was going to get some nookie. And if you don't know what that word means, do like I did. I learned it the old-fashioned way. I went to church, and a deacon was kind enough to explain it to me. Seemed like he had a flow chart and, you know, did some demos. So I'd be sure and get it. It's good folks there. But on television, if you saw a man wearing glasses that looked like this, and he took them off, he was going to turn into Superman. And if you saw a woman wearing glasses like this, and she whooped them off real quick, it was just seconds that her ankles were going to fly up in the air, and they would cut to a shake and bake commercial, you know, to, you know, cover that. And of course I didn't get it, you know, the innuendos and stuff like that. It's the deacon explained it to me, and my grandmother knew a little bit about it. My sister may have told me, because I don't, I don't always get these things. But it just amazes me that what today is, just average, at one time was considered, some sexy was going to come, just any minute now. And now it's just average. And it's not that I don't think nerd isn't sexy, because God knows I do. I mean, I just, you show me, Stephen Hawking, and I'll break a sweat. I mean, the man is gorgeous. But no, I just, watch. I mean, see, the instant sexy when you take the glasses off. See, nothing happened. It's just sad. I'm sorry. I'll put them back on. My feet are still on the floor. I mean, just nothing happened. And what was surprising to me is that at the time, the women who'd wear glasses like this were infallibly, they were teachers, nurses, or secretaries. And at that time, those were considered kind of woman down positions, and I am betting you anything, once those glasses came off and the feet flew in the air, girlfriend was on top. That's all I'm saying. The dresses I got both have slits at the knee, which is a good thing. That way you don't bust your butt when you're, running around in the woods in heels, because you haven't got any better sense, and fall down and, the monster is going to get you. And I'd be like, come and get me. I have eaten my own cooking. You don't scare me, Mr. Monster. I worked at a mall during Christmas season once. Like Frankenstein's going to give me the willies. Please. I have gone a week without shaving my legs before. If you're going to scare me, you're going to have to put some thought into it. I have been to parades where Shriners on motorcycles with funny little hats threw stuff at me. You're going to have to come pretty hard and heavy to scare me. Like some guy with a bunch of stitches going, oh, is going to scare me. I have had bad hair years. I've gone places without my chapstick. Bolts in the neck. Yeah, I had to listen to my parents give me the sex talk, and it went like this. Hee. I'm sorry, but, your tuners are not doing it for me. You're a big fellow. I gave birth to children with heads the size of coffee tables. If you want to scare me, run out of bacon. I have hung out with people who are socially acceptable on purpose. I have eaten pie without Cool Whip. I've had conversations with toddlers. I have spoken to Jehovah's Witnesses. Green complexion. I have battled under eye circles and won. I have stretch marks that could curl your blue fingernails. I have seen a dental hygienist like you're gonna hurt me. So you gave a little girl a daisy. She screamed, and it hurt your little feelings. I'm sorry. I don't find that intimidating, Mr. Frankenstein. Afraid of mobs with torches, aren't we all? I have had Baptists come to my door. I feel for your position. I'll tell you what, I'll make you some cupcakes or something new. They won't be good, but you won't know, because, sweetheart, you're dumb as a brick, but they'll make you feel better. At least I'll put some fiber in and might loosen you up a little bit. If you be a good monster, I'll toss in some bacon. I'm saying, I'll do it. Attaboy. You run along and play now. Maybe, what you need to do is learn to play a little bit. Maybe some dance lessons. I mean, you got it in you. You got moves. I've seen you. I've seen it a little stiff, but I've seen you can do it. You can do it. There's a new song that might work for you. It's I'm Sexy and I Know It, and I'm telling you, you can work it. Oh, it's you. It is so you. Honey, you're hot. Just get out there and, you know, do your thing. It'll, you'll just have them screaming in the crowds. Of course, you might not like that. You know, they hold up lighters, and it might not be a good idea. Maybe party hats are more your thing. Tupperware. Tupperware might be. Was it Mary Kay? I'll think on it, son. Make me scream. I was a nun for 23 years. No, wait. That was Mary Kay. Again, I'm confused.